Hey, and welcome back to Mike Reed's Katawa Shoujo. We're on the Emmy path, and I didn't really explain in the beginning of this session, or last episode, really anything. So, pretty much Hisao, heart attack, goes to a new school for the handicapped peoples, finds a bunch of people. I decide, that I want to try the Emmy path, because an athlete is fun. Athlete can be smart, athlete can be athlete. Anyways. So that's what we decided. I decided. You guys had no part in it. I'm not gonna give you credit for shit. Anyways, but yeah, my surgery, however, on my back, went flawlessly. I have almost no pain anymore. I got a little tweak here and there from the nerve damage. Oh, by the way, turns out a piece of disc actually broke off. Flattened my nerve. It hurt for like 3 days after the surgery, worse than anything I've ever felt since like aside from having a broken finger or something. But this is in my lower back, and it hurt. Couldn't lay on my back or stomach for like 3 days. It sucked. But yeah, other than that, like since then, I've been great. Even detoxing from all the pain meds I was on for like 5 months, it's like I just feel great. No downsides. I'm just kind of hoping that like the pain relief stays. And now that I've wasted a minute and a half of time, we're just going to get back into the story. Thanks for listening. I hurry back to my room and hop in the shower, only to find that the water takes a while to heat up. Then the shock of the cold water nearly kills me. I manage to warm the water a bit and spend some quality time feeling my muscles loosen. That means he's masturbating. My heart, surprisingly, feels the least bothered by the run. I suppose that's a good thing, even if it does make me feel a little bit like a wuss. I mean, at least I'd have an excuse beyond I'm out of shape if my heart were bothering me. I guess I'll have to keep this running thing up, otherwise I'm sure Emmy won't let me hear the end of it. It's only after I get out and dry myself off that I realize that I've only 10 minutes left to put my clothes on and get to class. You're gonna tell me this guy spent like 50 minutes in a shower? I'll even give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's a 10-minute walk back to your room. This is unforgivable. Crap. The hands on the clock finally set me free from the tedium of yet another fun-filled class. We need to get you the fun box. Getting up from my seat proves to be more of a problem than I anticipated. Wimp. My legs are killing me from the morning's run. Maybe doing these with Emmy isn't such a hot idea after all. Still, the run's given me a hell of an appetite. I'm halfway down the hallway of the 3 animations of people to the cafeteria when I remember that I've got my lunch with me. My parents saw fit to provide me with some pre-packaged stuff when I moved in, and a good thing too. The hallway is packed with students headed to the cafeteria. Going back is like swimming upstream, but I've got an appointment to keep on the rooftop. It takes me a moment to find the staircase leading up to the rooftop, but I'm willing to bet that Emmy and Rena are up there by now anyway. In fact, I think I saw Emmy among the bodies in the hallway headed for the cafeteria. I step out the door to the roof and take a deep breath. The fresh air blowing against my face and body almost makes my legs hurt less. Maybe if I'm upside down. Part of me wants to be surprised that Rin's already up here. What's that going to accomplish? Things in the clouds. Couldn't you just look up at them right side up? Rin rolls her eyes in a something approaching exasperation. Okay, I get it. It said exasperation. Then I wouldn't get a new perspective. Is upside down really a new perspective? Aha! That caught her off guard. Rin looks pensive. You may have a point. Maybe sideways. Another one goes down. As Rin lays down on the bench to look at the sky, I give up. Fortunately, Emmy chooses that moment to burst through the door carrying 2 bags. She nearly takes the door off the hinges. Sorry it took me so long. There were a ton of people in line. She drops the first bag in front of Reen and takes a seat on the bench next to her. You buy Reen's lunch for her? Sometimes, yeah. I'd have Reen buy me my lunch, or buy my lunch for me in return, but I'm not sure how she'd carry it. Plus, I'd never buy her lunch. If Reen's offended by Amy's comment, she doesn't show it. Amy sniffs. How ungrateful of you. I'm not sure whether the two are joking with one another or if I'm witnessing the beginning of a cat fight. Two girls stare into one another for a few tense moments before breaking into smiles. Okay, I don't think we're getting with this one. Or this one. They make one body. Hey, Amy, do you think being upside down is a new perspective on things? Didn't I already have this conversation? Amy looks thoughtful, apparently giving the question some thought. Yeah, that's what being thoughtful means. I am being sassy as fuck right now, I'm sorry. After a deep and profound pause, she speaks. Get the fuck off my ankle, cat. I have no idea. Well, at least she's as lost as I am. Is it? Okay, hang on. Cat went under my chair. Got nothing left to do. Hey, Hassan, you're coming to the track meet, right? The question comes out of the blue and catches me off guard. I don't know yet. Honestly, Hassan, after I went through all the trouble of letting you run with me in the morning, you won't even show up at my track meet? First off, all the trouble? This was what you wanted. I don't want to hear that sassy shit from you either. Wasn't she the one that asked me to run? Exactly! You! Actually, she didn't even give me a choice in the matter. Wait, no, I didn't say that. She beams at me as if I'd just agreed to give her $1 million. Cat. So you will come after all, that's great. I didn't say that either. Damn it. What's up, boy? I like my cat. I don't like all my cats, but I like this cat. I'll be going too, so I'll make sure he comes, Amy. Good idea, Rin. Oh, wait. Good idea, Rin. Maybe we can get some food or something after the meet's over. I feel like I've been conned, but not by these two. More like by some outside force pushing me irrevocably towards my destiny. Or maybe I shouldn't read books that feature conspiracy theories so heavily. Otherwise, I might wind up sounding like Kenji. Yeah, we don't want that. Still, I suppose that I've got to show up now. Hang on, I'm gonna get him. Emmett! No, no, don't run. Never mind. I don't think that I could stand against both of them being disappointed. I'd never hear the end of it. When is it again? Next week, silly. I just told you a few days ago. No, you didn't. I forgot? Well, you won't forget to come, though, will you? Of course I won't. I'll even make a note on the calendar or something. Rin nods sagely. That's probably a good idea, you know. Unless time changes its course. Go! Stop! It can do that? Rin gives a non-committal shrug. Committal. I'm gonna learn to read one day, I swear. Rin gives a non-committal shrug. It hasn't yet, but you never know. This time it's Emmy who gives a shrug. I suppose it can't be helped if it happens. Not unless you're a time traveler or something. You don't actually think that could happen, do you? I don't think we do. Do we? Rin shrugs again. That seems to be her default response to everything. Okay, I get it now. She has no arms, but she shrugs. I know it's a shoulder thing, but you're gonna dedicate that much time to your arms, I mean... I suppose not, but I reserve the right to change my opinion at a moment's notice. For Rin, this statement makes a disturbing amount of sense. The fact that I realize this now frightens me a bit. I wonder if Emmy gets this feeling all the time. If she's not showing it, though, Emmy merely nods. I gotta take another break, I'm sorry. I gotta go sneezing. It's not gonna be pretty. Okay, so that little like right as that happened after I said I had to sneeze, and well, my sister walked in the door right as I clicked resume, so I'm sorry about that. So, as expected, says Emmy. What's that supposed to mean? This time it's Emmy who shrugs. It's like she's using Rin's own weapon against her. Your response is the sort of thing I'd expect from you, that's all. Am I really that predictable? Emmy's smile seems to border on gloating. Nah, it's just that your unpredictability is pretty predictable. Well, that's alright then. I don't get the chance to see whether Rin is being serious or not, as the bell rings. I didn't notice the lunch period slipping by at all. Hanging out with these two was far too interesting. Emmy jumps up, a look of panic on her face. Oh no! I need to stop by my room to pick up my notebook for the next class. Don't you wish you had a time machine now? Rin seems rather smug as she delivers this line, like she just won an argument. Emmy ignores Rin's comment. Sorry, Asao, but could you make sure our garbage gets thrown away? I usually clean up myself, but I've got to run. Sure, no problem. Emmy darts away with an urgency I'm starting to expect from her. Psst. I gave my sister a pretzel. I don't bother asking Rin why she couldn't help. She already seems to be preoccupied with something else entirely as she wanders off. She's probably used to Emmy taking care of cleanup, and for some reason I doubt Emmy's ever raised the issue with her. Cleaning up from lunch doesn't take long, so I have plenty of time to toss our garbage and get to class. Misha greets me with a wave and a devious grin as I walk through the door. Sorry. Whoa! Left turn. Just took a fucking dive at me. Didn't see you in the cafeteria, Heek-chan. Yeah, I decided it was too crowded there. Misha's grin gets even wider. Oh, really? Are you sure you weren't participating in an illicit rendezvous? I know it says rendezvous, but rendezvous makes it sound so much better. What? What are you talking about? You were on the roof, right? With both Rin and Emmy, no less. You Casanova, you. Yeah, I also had a candlestick in the foyer. We just had lunch, that's all. Misha bursts into laughter, drawing the attention of several of my classmates. Ah, you're adorable when you blush like that, Heek-chan. She gives me a conspiratorial wink. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I really doubt that. There's no secret. Oh? Misha seems disappointed and then brightens up again. Time we tell. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but blessedly our teacher comes in and the class starts. Another day of class has finally dragged itself to a close. Unexpectedly, I managed to stay awake for the whole day. I'm pretty sure that counts as a miracle. My legs seem unwilling to stand up for a moment. I guess the run took a lot out of me. Yeah, all 1 mile of it. I head down to the hallway and make my way to my room. I'm gonna call this an episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah.